Hello. Okay, today we'll solve one problem about math integral. So we have integral of xy dx dy. Okay, taken over the positive quadrant of the ellipse. Okay, s square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. So I can draw the diagram of this equation, which is like that, partially. Okay, something like that. Okay, sorry. Here is a, here is minus a, here is minus b, and here is b. So but we said that we need here the positive quadrant. That means only this part we need only this part. Okay, we need to find area of this part only. The remaining are not required. Okay, so what to do here is I can integrate with respect to x first and then with respect to y, or with respect to y first and then with respect to x. So if I have to integrate with respect to x first, then from this equation I have to write x as function of y. But if I have to integrate with respect to y first, then I have to write from this equation y as function of x. So let integrate with respect to y first, for example. So from here what we'll have y squared by b squared will be equal to 1 minus s squared by a squared. This one means a squared minus s squared by a squared. Okay, therefore y squared will be equal to b squared by a squared into a squared minus s squared. From here y will be equal to root of b by a root of a squared minus s squared. So because we are taking only positive part, so y will be positive. So now I need to find the limit of x. So what happened here, x does not depend on y. So if x does not depend on y, that means from this equation y will be equal to 0. So if y is equal to 0 here, what I will have, if y equal to 0, I will have s squared by a square equal to 1. So this one means s square equal to a square. That means what? S equal to a plus, because we are dealing with a positive quadrant. Therefore, that means integral of this one x y dx dy. What are the limit of y? So as we seen here, y depend on x. That means I have to take a small element with value with respect to x-axis. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. So the small element, let me do it with red pen. It will be something like that. So how you seen, this is the lower limit and this is the upper limit. The lower limit here is what? 0, but this one is the function. Okay, this one is I can say s square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. So this is the lower limit and this is the upper limit. Lower limit here is equal to what? 0. So that means from here I have 0. Upper limit is the function, which is this one. That means b by a root of a square minus s square. So what are the limit of a? So a value from here, x value from here to here, which is 0 to a. So 0 to a. Okay, therefore I can do my integration with respect to y first. That means 0 to a. Okay, so I will have x y squared by 2, then 0 to b by a root s square plus a square minus s square. Okay, a square minus a square. So dx. Then I can substitute the limit. Upper limit, I will get 0 to a. So if I put this one, I get x b square by a square minus s square, because the two will get cancelled with this root, 2 and this will get cancelled. Then if I substitute the lower limit, I'll get 0. So this one only I have. Therefore, what I ought to do, I have b square by a square, okay, integral from 0 to a. All right. So x into this one means what? A square x minus s cube dx. So b square by a square. If I do integration of this one, I get a square s square by 2. For this one, I get minus s by 4 by 4. Okay. Therefore, from 0 to a, hence b square by a square. Okay. Now upper limit, if I put, I get a square by 2 minus a4 4 so on. Lower limit 0. Then what I have, b square by a square into 2 times a by 4 minus a by 4 divided by 4. This one will give what? B square by a square. Okay, this I get a by 4 by 4. Yes or not? So this will get cancelled. What I'll get, a square b square by 4. This one will be the final answer. Okay, 0 to a, this is 0 to b by a root a square minus s square x y dx dy. So you have seen, this is how to do. So I will come again. This is the problem. We need to find area of this by this integration taking over the positive quadrant of the ellipse. Okay, this is a diagram, but we need the positive part, that means only this part. Then, as I said, you can integrate with respect to x first and then with respect to y. If I have to integrate with respect to x first, from here I have to write x as function of y. But if I have to integrate with respect to y first, I have to write y as function of x. So here we are dealing, we want to integrate with respect to y first and then with respect to x. Then I have this one, y equal to this one. But y, x does not depend on y. That means from here, x will be equal to, y will be equal to 0. So I have like that. Then finally I'll get this one. Okay. So now I need to find the limit. As I said, y depends on x. So that means I can take a small element which vary in x axis. Okay, this is. So this is the lower limit and this is the upper limit. The lower limit here, y is equal to 0. The upper, this is the upper limit, y equal to from here. So which is this one. Then I will substitute, and finally you can do the integration and you have the answer. Okay, thank you.